Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here. We are started 11:45 live, and we are at Rancocas Woods on Creek Road at the Hot Dog Shack, and we will officially start our show in a couple of minutes. Master McGill, Colin McGill, my sidekick. Okay, of course you guys know I'm the old guy, he's the young guy, and together we are your Mount Laurel martial arts guys. But we haven't started officially, but we're ordering our meal, and our meal for today is a surprise. When Master McGill comes here, we will let you know what that is. If you've been following and paying attention, you probably already know what that might be at the Hot Dog Shack in Rancocas Woods. Okay, and it's stripped here on Creek Road. If you haven't been here, it's pretty awesome. All these shops that are down here, and they have a lot of things. We're going to talk about that in a bit. And I'm calling Master McGill Master McGill. Of course, you guys might know him as Colin McGill because he's one of the instructors, like I am, at Dinoto Karate Center. So, well, actually, I'm representing. Look at that. Look at Master Dinoto, I'm representing. So anyway, we like to go out to businesses, and this is, before we get started officially, go to small businesses, support local small businesses, and we always have meetings. Nearly every day we have meetings at our school, Dinoto Karate Center. Before classes start, we have our business meeting talking about how we can better serve our community, better serve our students. And so we were typically doing it in our offices, either at the school or on Zoom at our home offices. So we decided to go out to small businesses, support them by getting a meal, like getting food, purchasing and using our money to support them, and at the same time go live, share the love of the small business and their work, and also at the same time share some things that we're talking about at our school. Now we have a microphone here. Hopefully you guys can hear us pretty good with all the traffic sounds here, but I think it might be okay. So those of you that do chime in, go ahead and let me know if you guys can hear us okay. And making sure, let me just clicking off, making sure we're heard, we're okay. Let me just get rid of that. Boom. Excellent. Great. So, okay, so we're going live in a few minutes. Actually, we're live, officially starting the show. This is the I Love Mount Laurel show, and it's all about connecting with our people in the community, with small businesses. We're really focusing on small business and entrepreneurs in our area. There goes Master McGill coming in there.
I'll be back soon, guys.
Yeah, he'll be back. We're just getting everything ready, and just want to know if you guys can hear us okay. And as soon as we'll get started a bit, we'll tell you what these are. We've got our little meal, and we'll let you guys know what that is. And we're gonna have Master McGill will go on and go ahead and tag some people in the comment section of this live post. See if we're live, see if we can hear each other. We're just going to do a technical check. It's lunchtime now, so we have nice activity going on. I love seeing that in communities where there's activity, traffic, cars are going by. Oh, I hear myself. All right, it's working. Audio sounds great. Okay, so Master McGill's going to go ahead and tag some of you guys, some of the people that we know, and so that you guys can like us, comment, share. If you've been to the Hot Dog Shack, please go ahead and say yes down below and share your favorite hot dog at the Hot Dog Shack, or your favorite meal or snack or dish that you get at the Hot Dog Shack, and let us know right below. We'll get started officially with the show with our official introduction with Colin McGill and I, but we've got a couple of things we're going to share with you guys officially. Right now it's unofficial, and we're going to definitely talk about some of the things that we're chatting about at DKC, Dinoto Karate Center, to our students and to our parents. Some great information, and the title of this is basically going to be bringing leadership science to the art of parenting. So we're going to talk about that in a bit. Okay, and a lot of exciting things happening here. It's right down the street from Dinoto Karate Center, and it's like on the border of Mount Laurel, and it's here, but it's all these small little shops here, and they have events pretty much every weekend. So tomorrow they have an event, this weekend they have an event, and the next weekend we'll have an event. And I'll do the best that I can to share some of those events. And we have some postcards here and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll get a sip of no water. Oh, okay.
There we go.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. I gotta wait. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and get this here.
It wouldn't be the first time I've gotten your order wrong.
That's and I know why too. That's a little private joke there. Okay.
I'm just trying to increase the sodium levels.
Yum yum. All right, got a lot. Watch out for that. Okay, so I think you guys, let me move this over here. Yeah, that'll be good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on the chair here this way. If it spills on the floor, not on the camera. All right, so to make it official, get rid of this sauerkraut. There we go. And we don't have the napkins yet, so we'll get napkins in a bit. We'll make a mess. All right, official. We'll make it official. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hope you guys are doing great. Peter Liciaga, along with Colan McGill. We are your Mount Laurel martial arts guys. He's the young guy. I'm the old guy. This is our next show of the I Love Mount Laurel show. Okay, and what's your hays and highs and hellos?
So, it's really great. One of the things I love about him doing all the administrative back end for this is I got to spend my time today at the 9 o'clock training with a bunch of our martial arts and students. So I worked with Master Dinoto. We worked on some of our advanced forms.
Right.
Chill some Samurjang we did.
Oh, I love
today.
it. I love it. Hey, mentioning Master Dinoto, that is our meal for today. We're going to eat Master Dinoto. We're going to actually eat the Dinoto burger. Oh, not burger, but what do you call it? Hot dog. Hot dog. I'm okay. Hot dog right there. And Master Dinoto came here and designed this hot dog, and this is called the Dinoto dog. So I haven't eaten it. It's my first time biting into it, and so that's what we're going to do right now. So let's do this right now. Let's bite into it, and you know we're going to love it because it's Master Dinoto.
If not, we won't tell him.
Mmm. 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 Mmm.
That's why we need to learn sign language.
Mustard, I think the mustard in there is really, I love mustard. Kicks it off, and you can see the sauerkraut there, in there. And there's other things. I have to get the recipe of what is in here, and I'll share it with you guys. And this is the Dinoto dog, and Master Dinoto came here, gave his ingredients, and now it's on the menu as the Dinoto dog. Okay, guys, so this is what we're eating right now. So for the sake of time, I'm going to eat it when we're done, because I don't want to be shoving my mouth, and now I'm going to have to go like this way you're going to see my dirty teeth. At least it's not spinach. Anyway, guys, very excited because this show really is about connecting with the community, and to more importantly connect with small businesses. And we always meet as a small business and martial arts. If you don't know, we're master instructors at Dinoto Karate Center in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. We've been doing this for almost 30 years, and this show is about taking what we do there, sharing it with you guys, and also going to small businesses and supporting them, not only with giving them love on our show and giving them shout outs, but actually taking out money and spending it here, because that's what our small businesses need, so that people come in and support them, not only with the likes, the shares, but also with their revenue. And small businesses need that. So let me let you jump in there, so I'll take a bite while you talk. So
I have 38 seconds. So I love the fact that we get to come around, especially the big thing that I love about this particular business, I think that's one of the scholars right there, is actually that their students, hello! We just mentioned you. We saw you walking up. So one of the best parts about the hot dog shack for us...
Getting up and giving me a hug, Master.
Yeah, give him like 20 minutes.
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Doing great. Yeah, we're live on Facebook.
Oh, we are.
We're eating the Dinoto dog.
It's the best.
Right.
That's my favorite.
You hear? Yeah, I love it.
It is. It's good.
There we go. Good. Tell everyone who you are and.
My daughter and son-in-law own the shack, and I'm going in there to work while they go
I
to
thought
the
you were going to say I am the queen.
Well, I am the queen. And my favorite hot dog is the Dinoto dog.
And you are a Jersey girl, so back off. I love it. It's great to see you.
You too.
Okay, that's why I love coming out, guys, in Rancocas Woods here. This on Creek Road, all these shops, they're here. and we want to come here and just support you guys. We're eating the dogs this weekend. We have something, so we're going to share what's going on this weekend. So what's going? You know what's going on this weekend here?
Yes, there's a car show, an antique car bike show with. I'm trying to think of what else is going to be here. Is it? Do you have a?
Yeah, we have.
That book.
There we go, the book, and we have.
You need the book.
Yeah, you come here, you can get the book here, guys, and there's also postcards that you guys can get.
Yep, with all the activities that are going on, we have car shows, we have open mic night, first and third Thursday.
Oh yes, the open mic
from
nights.
7 to 9.
Open mic nights, right there. Open mic nights. I know it's a little bit backwards, but when we finish this, I'll put it in my video and I'll turn everything around this way you guys can read it.
There you go. That's perfect.
All right, so that's what's going on.
But I know there's an antique car show and it starts at 10 a.m. I believe.
And then next weekend, huge weekend. Come on in back over here, Master McHugh. I want you in here too because you're here. So next,
I missed you too, Master McGill.
So next weekend we have
a craft fair.
A fair, yes, a fair. Where is it over here? Because it's like a benefit, and where is it here?
Well, was it? Hang on. Craft and Antique Show.
Yes.
Craft and Antique Show, July 24th, Saturday. Mm-hmm. And they start at 9 a.m., I believe, or 10.
Right, craft, and then there are also a lot of stores are actually donating a part of their proceeds to benefit to is it
Brandon. Yes.
Brandon.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so excellent. So find out more about that. Hi, Miss Julian. Okay, you're awesome too. Awesome too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I have to go to work now.
Go to work.
Bye, guys.
Good to see you.
Excellent. I love it. And guys, that's what small town businesses are about. It's about connecting with the community and keeping the finger on the pulse of the community. And next week, a lot of businesses are actually, I know some of them are sharing up to 20% of the proceeds for Brandon. And so, there's a lot going on, guys. And it's all about community.
Now, I'm missing something. Who's Brandon?
Good. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and have everyone share. Those of you that know about Brandon, share that right below because I don't want to misspeak. Okay, so you guys share about all that. And so that's a great question. So ask the question. If you guys know the details and you have the links for all that information, do it right below. Okay, and so anyway, hot dog tastes good. And the main thing we're going to come here and talk to you guys about real quickly because we don't want to keep you guys too long and make sure it's this is nice, short, and concise and fun. It was great to have a guest come on here. That was our first guest. First guest. Okay, we're going to talk about parenting. We're talking about bringing leadership. Thank you, Mr. Mount. Nice wave. Thank you. We sent you a wave as well. We're talking about leadership, the science of leadership, and bringing it to the art of parenting. And we're going to talk about what we do. So a couple of things that, I know in today's life, there's ups and downs in life. And we have those, they're all amazing moments. And I believe that we parents, and I'm going to rewrite over here, is what I wrote up over here earlier. And I write it here this way I don't misspeak this right, guys. Get it nice and clear and good. So that I believe that we parents can harness the powerful science of leadership in order to not only survive but thrive in all aspects of our lives and be role models and leaders for our children. What does it mean to be a parent who leads? Now let me let you read that. There's a definition I put up there, and you can add your little nuances to it as well.
Bringing the science of leadership to the art of parenting. Yes, I'm doing this as a dramatic reading.
Yes, dramatic reading.
In today's show, we are going to chat about bringing the science of leadership to the art of parenting. Life is full of amazing moments and ups and downs, and I believe that we parents can harness the powerful leadership. I think I'm repeating Master Liciaga right now, but we'll continue. In order to bring not only the ability to survive in all aspects of our lives and be role models, but to lead our children to wherever they need to go. Leadership, I found my spot now, thank you, sir, is about mobilizing people toward valued goals, building trust and inspiring them to move with you to a better future. It starts with identifying compelling vision of a shared future, rooted in core values. Leaders do that in organizations, and parents do it in their families. And actually, I love the way you've put this, because it reminds me a lot of what Stephen Covey talks about. And so Stephen Covey, he wrote this book, was very famous in the personal development world, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yes.
Probably the biggest self-help and business book that exists, period, full stop. And the thing is, he talks about the difference between leaders and managers. And this is important, because often what I see is when somebody's learning leadership for the first time, or they're dealing with it in something that's a little bit more personal, they got a little more emotional connection to it, they confuse the two. And this is hard, because managing and high-level managing is important. It's necessary. It's the logistics end. It's the numbers. It's making sure that itty-bitty stuff gets done. Leadership, the way Stephen Covey described it, it's basically that guy who runs out of the woods, climbing up hills, everywhere, random hills, up a hill, and he points that way, and everyone goes, huh? And it's the manager's role, or the managing behind it, that gets you forward. And the thing that I find so fascinating about leadership is that, honestly, the leadership is almost the weakest when it comes from somebody intentionally. I'm telling you what to do.
Right.
Leadership is strongest when it is demonstrative, when it's shown or demonstrated. The reason why our students, like for our summer camp, you'll notice a lot of the students almost adopt parts of my personality. It's not because I told them to do it. It's because they've been around me for a while, and they've seen things that they want to be like.
Right.
And it really, leadership is convincing. Hello, Mr. Rosenblatt. Is convincing people through your actions that they want to adjust and be more moving toward that direction. And when they come to you and ask, how do you do what you do, or come to you and they're looking for the future, you know you've hit it off. And even better, you'll notice, not only will they come and ask, how do you do what you do, what are you doing, you'll watch them and they'll start doing things that you're doing, or finding ways to even one-up you. And it's why often I learn more from watching what people do. I didn't think of that. Thank you, young 16-year-old instructor. You're making me look bad.
What's amazing, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. Sounds like a preacher, doesn't he? I love it. Hey, so those of you that are just joining us, we're actually in Rancocas Woods on Creek Road at the Hot Dog Shack, and I'm actually eating the Dinoto dog. Has anyone ever tried the Dinoto dog? Master Dinoto came here. Of course, Master Dinoto of Dinoto Karate Center came here and create the recipe for this hot dog. So now on the menu, when you look on the menu at the Dog Shack here on Creek Road in Rancocas Woods, you will see the Dinoto dog. And it's pretty good. I've had 2 bites already, so it's very good. I'm not going to bite until after we finish, I hope. Okay.
It's tempting though, isn't it?
Yeah, I almost bit while you were talking. But yeah, so we decided to come here. We're supporting local small businesses, and this week we're here again at the Hot Dog Shack on Creek Road, and we're going to really celebrate all these businesses between this week and next week. So if you've been to any of the businesses here on Creek Road in Rancocas Woods, please go ahead and link them below. Share their Facebook page links. Also share what you love most about them, and share also if you know the owner, if you know one of the servers, and make sure you share if they're on Facebook. Link them, put them down below. We really want to give all small businesses a lot of love and a lot of attention, so that people know they're there, because these are all families, their moms, their dads, their children. And if they're here, and we're at, coming to now to the next normal after this pandemic, this crazy pandemic, we're moving forward. Those families, businesses that are still here is because people fought hard to survive and thrive. So we are going out there supporting them, not just with our likes and comments, but also with our revenue. And all small businesses need our help through revenue. So we're here, and I know a lot of businesses want to treat us with this, but I say no, we're going to support you with real money, real revenue. And so please go out, support. And so it's good. So are you done?
I'm back.
You're back? Oh, no, come
I
over here. Oh, you come on. Come on, you sit here.
I just have to give a shout out.
Okay, come right over here.
To the other food vendors.
Go ahead.
The
Yes.
food people that have stayed in business. Ma and Pa's Tex Mexican, which is on the next corner here in the woods. Excellent Texas Mexican food, all freshly made, and the new Bohemian Four Cats Bakery right next door is to die for.
All right.
That's all.
Thank you.
You better be back doing those.
You got it. Yes, I will. I will. Thank you so much. All right. So great. I love it, guys. I love it. And we want to, every week we do this. Every week. We're about to wrap it up. And just want to let you guys know, one of the biggest things that we do. Hey, Miss.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't even know you guys Miss Scala.
How are your hot dogs?
The hot dogs are great.
Awesome.
Now, what's the recipe?
That is
Pickle.
Sauerkraut, mustard, and onions. And Master Dinoto is the one that created that hot dog.
And it's on the menu. On the menu. We are at the Hot Dog Shack, and this is, I know you as Miss Liciaga, so tell everyone your whole name and who you are with respect to...
Gina Liciaga, and I've owned the Hot Dog Shack with my husband for 3 years. And we live right here in Rancocas Woods. We've been here over 35. So.
I love it. So there's certain things on your menu. You have a lot on your menu. It's a couple of new things you've added. I know there's a couple of things that, for me, you've added that was new.
We have some
there's pretzels.
We've had pretzels. The walking taco we have.
Walking taco.
Tortillas and chili and cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and sour cream. We're getting ready to add a new hot dog next Wednesday for National Hot Dog Day.
I love it.
Actually, we're picking a winner from contestants that submitted their own hot dog recipe.
Now, have they already submitted?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, typically you're closed on Wednesdays.
Yes, but as of next week, we're opening Wednesday, and we will be open Wednesday through Sunday, moving forward 11 to 4.
Excellent. Now, tell everyone a little bit more about Brandon and what's going on this way.
Next Saturday, the 24th,
Yeah.
Not this Saturday coming up, but the 24th during our Craft and Antique Show, the Hot Dog Shack's donating 20% of all of their sales back to Brandon for being the hero that he was for those people in Essex Place.
Right. There we go. Excellent. So, exciting. All the other businesses, are there other businesses participating in that as well, or is it something that you decided to do on your own?
I just decided to do this. I don't know. I know the other businesses were talking about doing something, so I'm not positive. Ma and Pa's already did something.
Nice.
For him and his family. So.
Awesome, excellent. And I know this weekend we have the motorcycle. Is it a motorcycle show?
Motorcycles, cars, coffee. I believe they have a cigar bar coming out.
Cigar. Oh, wow, nice.
Yes.
Very
so
good.
That's tomorrow.
Awesome, excellent. Where's your helper today?
She's inside still.
Oh, okay. So if she's not too shy, she can come out here and say hey.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for staying a small business and serving us.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So we're about to wrap it up, and we just appreciate all our small businesses. I'm gonna let Master McGill, because both he and I love talking. We love talking about what we're passionate about. So, your thought right now as we wrap this up?
My thought right now is one of the hardest things to have done right now, and I'm going to talk directly into the mic because we've got the background here. One of the things is during COVID that was incredibly difficult was being a small business of any kind. And unfortunately, it was one of those, especially the smaller businesses, because larger businesses tend to get a pretty bad rap. Small businesses got the heat of that as well. Mm-hmm. And it was a really difficult time, even with the support that was coming out from New Jersey State, the federal government, all of that. And we were talking about leadership earlier, and leadership in your family. One of the hardest things about actually being able to get through something like a global pandemic, which was probably one of the worst business events probably in the past 50 years. One of the things with being able to actually go through that is you have to have some flavor of leadership within the business to continue. You don't endure because of luck. And at least generally you don't. All the businesses that I know that have survived through had done a lot of really difficult things, even if it was just like tightening the belt to an extreme level for 6 months to really make sure the community could stay safe and to also be able to endure. And it's one of the conversations I always find interesting, because everyone thinks, ooh, Mark, being a business owner is, amazing, it's super cool, you might be able to get to do what you love. And it is. But the hard thing is, when something happens, that's when you got to figure it out.
Emily Dickinson quote, okay, you don't know how tall you can stand until you are called to rise.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and leaders during the pandemic we were called to rise, and so the fake leaders were exposed, the unprepared leaders were exposed, the leaders that did not have courage were exposed. And I know for me as a leader, I know for you, we had fear. That was exposed in us. We had to tap into our ability to be creative, to adapt, to improvise, to work through the tears, through the pain, through all that was involved in keeping our small business alive. So when we go to small businesses now, please keep that filter in mind that they are there because they led the way. Did we get everything right? No, but we kept pushing forward, and here we are. By God's grace, we're here.
And it's not like there's a playbook for this. This is a once every 100 years kind of incident. And so this is one of the things that I find so interesting about that business and leadership. That
Thank you, Kay. Thanks for the wave, Kay.
Is that you're called to rise without a playbook.
Yes.
And even with the best, we had some connections, and we also are pretty well studied and educated people. We had estimates on how long this would take, but still no one was sure, and we're still not sure what it's going to look like in 6 to 10 months for a lot of people.
Right.
And so it's fascinating how we do that, but not only do we in this experience have business have to do that.
Everyone's
Every
got to do
family.
it. Yeah, and so
Every single person has to
let's
find
bring
a
it
way.
back around to bringing the science of leadership to art of parenting. And that's why it's not an accident that at Dinoto Karate, and there's other programs out there that do leadership programs, our leadership program really is about creating a leader. And parents, let me ask you this question. Do you see yourself as a leader? And I love that you spoke about managing and leading. Do you see yourself as a manager or a leader leading the way? I know some of the things that we talk about here, I'll list the things that we teach our students. Right now we're going through a month of the ability to communicate. So, but we spoke about vision in the beginning a few months ago, about confidence, motivation. Of course, we're talking about communication this month, and next month we're going to talk about passion. In the future months, we're going to talk about persistence, taking action, or right appropriate action, having the energy for excellence, charisma, and then creativity, using your creativity, your imagination to overcome any obstacle or to create things that's going to make a difference in people's lives and the communities. We're talking about strategies. We're going to talk about having the courage, being brave, and trusting the process, trusting yourself, trusting your talents, trusting your partners, not because you're perfect, not because they're perfect, not because the situation is perfect, but because you know at the end of the day, it will turn out okay, as long as we never give up and follow leaders that have the courage. And so we want to be leaders. So parents, the science of leadership will be complementing your art of parenting, but you've got to decide to be leaders. And so I want to make sure that everyone knows that for me and my household, it's all about leadership. And if I'm going to teach my kids anything, is about being the best leader that I can be. And so with that, we're going to wrap it up, and I'll give you the goodbyes.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Oh, I only do that because I need to shut up.
Yeah, we both like to hear ourselves talk a lot. One of the things, every time we walk off the floor, because we always do these check-ins, and every single time we're teaching, we'll go, like it's about a minute longer than that talk needed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
But really, really important. Right now, we've got this coming up. This is coming up every week. I'm putting together a couple of things for my YouTube channel for parents, martial arts, and just seeing what that actual everyday life of somebody trying to be doing something different is. So keep an eye out for all of those. But otherwise, what I'm really curious about from our parents is leave a comment down below. What is it that you are trying to lead your children for? I'm going to end with this thing. This sentence I heard from a Goalcast video. There's a man talking about his father who was a 3rd grade dropout, and he was the man's talking at a college graduation at a commencement, and he was invited to be a commencement speaker, and he's talking about the smartest person in his family. All his brothers and sisters, they've got graduate degrees, PhDs, MDs, yada yada yada, and he said the wisest person, the smartest person in the family was a 3rd grade dropout daddy. That's exactly how he said it. And he said, one thing that I've always tried to add into how I am as a teacher. And he said his mother once he overheard asking his dad, "Why do you wake up?" He was waking up at 4 o'clock every morning. He was doing what you do. And he said, "I would like to hopefully, I want my children one day to catch me in the act of greatness."
I love it.
And if you can do that, that's leadership. You know, when they realize what is actually happening and being done, that is when they start to internalize. Because you can tell somebody anything, but it doesn't mean anything if you're not doing it as well.
Yeah, love it. So on that note, guys, you know, raise up your leadership skills, empower yourself, be a leader, lead the way, not because you're perfect, but because it's just the right thing to do. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll be sharing this. And make sure you guys go to local businesses and support them. Other than that, guys, talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.